What's your name?
Alex Peter.
Do you have a mental illness?
Yes.
Do you have a mental illness?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
I am diagnosed with depression and anxiety.
Obsessive compulsive disorder, attention deficit disorder, ADHD, and I'm not sure what that stands for, and anxiety.
ADD, ODD, depression, and anxiety.
Did you know that 1 in 5 people are diagnosed with a mental illness?
I did not know that.
Did you know that 1 in 5 people are diagnosed with a mental illness?
No, I did not.
When were you diagnosed?
In September over the summer. About, how many months ago was that?
About 2 years ago, I was actually clinically diagnosed.
When I was diagnosed with ADD and ODD when I was probably like 6, I think I was in kindergarten, because I was adopted when I was 2.5, and they kind of knew I was going to have it, they just didn't know when it was going to show up.
Okay.
And then depression and anxiety, I was technically diagnosed last year, but I've been depressed for like longer than that, since I think 8th grade.
Okay. Do you know anybody that has been diagnosed with a mental illness?
I don't think so.
Do you know anybody that has been diagnosed with a mental illness?
No.
Has it changed how any of your friends treat you?
When I tell them, yes, kind of, they almost feel embarrassed and they don't know what to say, so I tend not to tell people.
Like, what's the hardest thing when you go to school during the day?
Well, having anxiety attacks was pretty bad, and just some of the kind of ritual things related with OCD that I do kind of bothers me. It's really hard to focus on top of my ADD and ADHD being hyper all the time and not being able to focus. It doesn't really help anything.
Not being able to sleep. That sucks. I wish I could sleep till when I needed to, because since I'm always in a dream state, I am not getting sleep throughout the night, and then I have to wake up and go to school, and I'm pretty much drained.
And so has your family been really supportive?
Yeah, yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't think they really understand, like, the depression part and the anxiety part. Like, sometimes I don't really think, like, if we fight, me and my family, me and my mom, or me and my dad, like, some of the things we say to each other, I don't think they understand, like, it affects me more than it affects them.